That was epic. I barely worked at all yesterday on homework. I literally went to bed at 3 o'clock. And then got up at 3 p.m. Got up at 7 p.m. and ate dinner, and then went to bed again at 9 o'clock, and then got up at 6:15 in the morning. And what do you know? I barely procrastinated at all because it's only 6:54 a.m. right now. So therefore, stuff. Also, I'm going to use the timer this time. The last time I used the timer, I worked for 6 hours and 21 minutes in one day on homework, not including breaks. Oh. Really? It's... So anyway... Ooh, I just reset. I have a quiz in accounting, and I don't know if it's going to include stuff from Chapter 5. He kind of did say it was going to, but I wish it didn't. Let's see if he put it in there yet. I doubt it. So, yeah, basically only did homework for 3 hours yesterday. I mean, it's not... I mean, it's still a significant amount. Wait, how did it take me 3 hours to get this far in the homework? That's not good. Wait. According to this, I only was streaming for a total of 85 minutes, which is only 1 hour and 25 minutes. How is that even possible? I hate my life. Dang it, why did it close my tab? I am mad. That's not what I wanted. Stop. Gosh. Guess what? Changing variable costs and volume. What if you change the sales? No. What is this? What are they changing? They're changing the increased sales. Is it this? What are they gonna say about this? Are they forcing us to use this method now? Like we don't have a choice. I don't think we have to use this method. We can still use the other method, right? Like, so the only thing that changed. It's kind of a trick question because like all you have to do is use the new number instead of the old number. So all they're doing is selling 20,000 pillows instead of 15,000. And so oh no, we can't. We're trying to solve for price this time instead of solving for something else. So now what do we do? Instead of solving for a number of units, we're solving for the price. Well, isn't it just simple algebra? Because you just write the same equation down, except you solve for the number of units. So the top part is the fixed cost. The bottom part is the margin, contribution margin. And the third part is the number of units. But since we know the number of units, since the thing we're solving for is the price. Wait, what? No. And then the m is equal to the price minus the variable. And we actually do not know what the price is. We don't know what the margin of. So that means this is done. How are we supposed to know what the margin? So I think it's not a good idea to use that method. So we just I guess we're just using the stinking algebra method. So if we use the algebra method, we plug everything in that we know and solve for the one we don't know. And the thing we don't know is the profit. So, no, the price. We do know the profit, right? Yeah, they told us the profit. The thing we don't know is the price. So the only thing we don't know is price. So if we solve for the unit price, let's write the equation down with just letters so it's easier. We're going to use P for price. Q minus V for variable. And then F for fixed costs equals profit. I used P per price already, so now what? Now we have to find a different way to represent price and profit because they both start with a P. Come on. Let's use the letter R for profit because it's the second letter in profit. Yay, my life is life. Now I will solve for the P. So P Q equals R plus V Q plus F. And then P equals R plus V Q plus F over Q. So if we know that what the profit is, we have everything we need. The profit is $75,000. What's the variable cost? The variable cost is now at 19. And the Q, what is Q again? The number of sold units, I think. And the number of sold units will increase by $5,000, which means it will increase to 20. And the fixed costs per year is 90,000. And then Q we already found, which was 20,000. I mean, this seems like a very complicated way to do it, but I don't know. I mean, I don't see any simpler way to do it yet, too. I'm gonna have to memorize the equation in order to do this method of question for the question. Well, I could write it down, but I'm pretty sure the quiz is not open book. So dang. I got 109 over 4. I have a feeling it's not right. Oh, it is right, because it's one of the answers. There's no way it's not right. Like, so... I will write down the equation. PQ minus VQ minus F equals R. Price times the quantity sold minus variable cost times the quantity sold minus the fixed costs equals the profit. And that actually makes quite a bit of sense if you think about it, because the price times the quantity sold is the amount of money you made in sales, which is revenue. And the revenue minus the variable cost per unit multiplied by the quantity is equal to the contribution margin, and the contribution margin minus the fixed cost, total fixed cost is equal to the profit. So it's kind of intuitive, but still. Okay, the margin of safety is this. If actual sales is this, now let's say if they have to use this equation method for every single scenario. No, for the first scenario where they only change price, then they actually use the contribution margin ratio method. That's weird. Oh. Wait, no. No, they also use the... Wait. What are they doing? Long story short, for changing the prices, they use the unit contribution margin ratio method. But for this one, they had to use this. And I don't see how you could use the other method, so... And then for the third type of thing, which is changing fixed costs and prices, they use the unit contribution margin method again. So hopefully I can figure out how to do that. I mean, I should be able to. I don't see how I shouldn't. Does the fixed costs, does $30,000 in advertising add to the fixed cost? You would think that it does, right? I'm gonna assume that all you have to do is still use the same method as before. Fixed cost divided by unit contribution margin equals... I wrote U. Well, that should be Q. I'll change it to Q, whatever. Who cares? We will assume that the advertising increases the fixed costs. $174,000 plus $30,000, and they want to earn $100,000, so 100,000 divided by the contribution margin. If you increase the selling price, how does that affect the contribution margin? Let's see. The contribution margin is equal to the price minus the variable cost. So if you increase the price by a certain amount, the other side will also increase by the same amount. So if you increase the selling price by 5, then the contribution margin increases by 5, all the way up to 32. So your answer is 9,500. Nice. No. Cost structure refers to how a company uses fixed and variable costs in an organization. Having to use stinking scratch paper. Yes. It's crazy to think that I would probably be done with my work shifts by now if I was still at my job. It feels so early in the morning, but I would be done by now. Or I would be close to done. I don't know how. Well, if you increase the selling price, it also increases the contribution margin. If you increase the denominator, it reduces the number. So therefore, decrease. The margin of safety is the excess of break-even sales dollars. Well, it's actually... What is the indifference point? Dang. It won't allow me to go to the table of contents. What? Huh? What the heck? My life is a lie. Dang it. No. Dude, why? It always wants to open it in the tab that I'm working in. Stop. To determine the number of units needed to earn a target profit using the profit equation method. Wait, no. Oh, come on. Indifference point. Where's indifference point? Where's indifference point? I don't know. They literally don't have it here. Come on. What the heck? It's under changes in cost structure. They said it would take me like 30 minutes to do the rest of the assignment. That's funny. That's funny. So if you increase the variable cost and increase the sales, is there a way to do the question without having to use a profit equation? Because the profit equation takes forever. So what we're changing is the variable cost, and we're changing the sales, increased sales. So if you change that and change that, it should be easy to still use the other method, because all you have to do is figure out the sales per unit. They didn't even say what the sales. They didn't even say what the sales price was. How? How are you supposed to do this question if you don't know the price? What? Oh, I guess she's increasing the quantity. I'm stupid. So we don't know the price. We're solving for price. I don't see any other way to do it. I don't see how you can use the other method to do it. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to do this. Solve for P again. I already solved for P up here. It'd be nice. Maybe I could just memorize solving for P. Sure, why not? That's a nice thing to memorize. P equals R plus VQ plus F divided by Q. Slightly less intuitive to memorize. It's pretty easily found by just doing a bit of algebra with the original equation before that. So the profit, 60,000. V, variable cost, $28. The quantity is increased by 25%. So 1.25 times 10,000. The quantity is at 12,500. And the fixed cost is $80,000. And then the Q is 12,500. So determine decisions about whether to use fixed or variable costs to run a business. Well, I remember there was a term here, which was something leverage. Operating leverage? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, easy question. We just do 260,000 plus 60,000, and then they want to make a profit. Oh, come on. This is not the same type of question. Come on. Now what am I doing? We're solving for net income. What? Oh, well, that's the same as solving for profit. So, do we have to use a profit equation? Why? It says that they've changed the fixed costs and changed. So, wait, there's no way it's under this section. Yeah, but I thought that was still underneath this other thing where it was changing fixed costs and price. Did they change fixed costs and price? Yeah, they did. all they had to do, it's simple. No, this is for the target profit. They're solving for the target units. Come on, man. But in this question, we're solving for the profit. So I guess you use the same equation still, I guess. It's probably easier just to use the profit equation, I guess. So if we're solving for profit, well, that's just the profit equation all by itself. So obviously it's easier, right? So now they're changing the price to 23. The quantity, they already said that it's going to be increased by 24,000. So it's 50 plus 24,000. So 74,000. And variable cost. They didn't change variable cost, they just changed fixed cost. So 17 minus the fixed cost. Now the fixed cost is now up to 320,000. So that's just it. You just have to use the equation of PQ minus VQ minus F equals R. Now we have our answer of 124,000. How does that compare to last year? Wait a minute. Are they going to make us do the previous one too? You have got to be kidding me right now. This is so dumb. They're making us do the previous one as well. Oh, this is so annoying. Is there an easier way to solve this? There's got to be an easier way. The net income actually will change. It will go down. By 16,000. Dude, there's got to be an easier way. That took so long. Nope, that's how they do it. They do the profit equation twice. What are they doing here? Clear throat. Drinking water stream. Why do I hate the taste of water? Is it because it's the only thing I drink? And you just get sick of drinking the same thing after a while? Is that how it works? I just can't stand to drink water for more than like a second because it's... If you raise the price of the product, if you raise the price of the product, the contribution margin increase. I don't know. It's obviously not that. What? Wait, I'm stupid. I thought they said this is the answer. It's actually the degree of operating leverage. Are you kidding me? Why? The extent to which fixed costs are used to operate the business. How is this the same as this? Violins are fun. So, well, how do you calculate operating leverage? I don't know. So, time to read textbook is fun. The degree of operating leverage is the contribution margin divided by the net operating income. That's pretty simple. All you have to do is this divide by this. I literally didn't even type the zeros because it was unnecessary. The terms operating leverage and financial leverage refer to the same concept. No dirt. Cost structure refers to how a company uses. Nope. Also, my internet's being really bad, but I'm not even going to bother stopping the stream until it says OBS Studio is disconnected, because if it does that, then I think it starts another stream automatically, so I may as well restart my internet at that point. Well, yeah. Don't need my scratch paper anymore. So, if sales increase by 5% and the degree of operating leverage is 4, the net operating income would increase by. How do you solve this question? All right. If sales increases by 10%, how much will profit increase for each company? So for 2, you do 10% times 1.333, which is the operating leverage times the increase in sales percentage. That's it. All you have to do is multiply by the degree of operating leverage to find it. So you just multiply the two things together to get the answer. That's hilarious. I just got 20%. If sales increases by 5%. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, I told you how to do it. Why can't they just always tell you how to do it? The break-even point can be affected by darn it. No, the answers are sales mix, total fixed cost, and product mix. You've got to be kidding me. They don't even explain why. I don't know what they mean by sales mix. It says the break-even point can be affected by sales mix, total fixed cost, and product mix, but not net operating income. I guess it kind of makes intuitive sense. It's literally just 0.5. What? I'm a dumb person. I don't know what weighted average unit contribution margin is. Sniffing. Oh, this is where the product mix and the sales mix thing is. The average unit contribution margin of multiple products weighted according to percentage of units sold. Saxophones are fun. I don't know why this is the case, but if operating leverage is high, a small percentage increase in the sales produces a higher percentage increase in net operating income than if operating leverage is low. Hmm. Here's how you calculate these. You multiply the unit contribution margin times the unit mix / weight, which is the percentage of them in relative to each other. And you multiply that by that to get that, and then you add them together. Whoop-de-doo. So I guess I figure out. I have to write down all this stuff first. Damage. I'm going to do this. What is the contribution margin for A? 10 minus 3 is 7. 7. What is it for the other one? 550. %. Okay. Now I should be able to do it. 7 times 0.7, 5.5 times 0.3, and then 4.9 plus 1.65, and the answer is 6.55. Oh no. Was that my internet web? Isn't this the same song again? Maybe it just paused for a second. It's now still on the same song as before. What? Oh, it just looped. That's all that happened. Oh, come on. What is all this stuff? Why does this stupid question have to be complicated? Oh no. Do I really have to go through this? This is so annoying. How do you calculate a break-even point related to this? Total fixed costs divided by weighted average unit contribution margin. What? So simple. No, I'm pretty sure the weighted average is still gonna change, because let's do this. It's just so annoying. Oh, come on. I don't even know how to do this. You can't do this question because they don't tell you the selling price. I mean, if you work backwards, you can figure it out, I guess. I don't know. They tell you what the fixed costs are. Just tell me how to do this question, please. Nope, they're not going to tell you how to do it. Come on. Hello. You know what? I'm going to type it in the chat because you probably can't hear me because of my terrible internet connection right now. Oh, you can hear me? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't know why, but I thought that if you lose tons of frames in your stream, it becomes delayed, but maybe not. Yeah, I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of always tired, honestly, because I never can get a good night's sleep. Am I studying? Yes. I have a quiz in management accounting. In my class, which starts at 11 o'clock. Thanks for their good luck. I think I know how to do this question now. So, here's what you do. You find the break-even units. So, they just call it Q, whatever. Q equals 800. So then, if you have your sales mix here, am I a native English speaker? Yes. I was born in the United States, so yeah. 480, 320. Okay, break even. If they sell 480 of both of them, that's false. Wait, what? I got 480 and 320. Still in high school? Not sure if... I mean, it's good in that... Yeah, whatever. I'm dumb. I'm in college. It says if she sells 480 of both of them, she will have a net profit. I guess you have to do the equation. So if you do... How do you determine... I don't understand this. Come on. Darn it. Oh. Well, I guess I can... Wait, they said it could be either the product or the sales. Do I understand science and math problem immediately? It kind of depends on what you mean by understand. And it also depends on the type of question. I mean, I guess I can understand it better as a native speaker, but it's easier to understand, probably. But it doesn't necessarily mean I can understand it immediately. Maybe sometimes it'll be a question I don't know how to do or something, I don't know. I mean, like, if you were to take this question as an example, I wouldn't know what weighted average contribution margin is unless I read the textbook and, like, studied what the definition of it was. How do you calculate to get to a target profit of $10,000? Ooh, how do you do this? You're following? Oh, thanks for following. I think I get out of the question. You do total fixed costs plus profit divided by weighted. Oh, you have to calculate the weighted one first. Math. Oh, they already gave you the weighted. Oh my goodness. $2,000 is the break, or not break even, the number that you need. So, anyways, the deluxe packs, you need 40% of that. Which is 800. Adding up the per unit. No, it's also that assumes that the percentage is constant. Oh no. Oh no, internet, you will not. Come on. What? It's just the terms that they're using. I know how to. I literally did that already. Come on. I really hope we don't have to do like the high-low thingy for the quiz for chapter 5. Because that's like one thing I don't know how to do. Because he didn't give us any homework assignments at having us practice that thing. Okay, if you do 25,000 divided by, you have 1,000. So 650. And 350. Wait, I didn't have to do that on my calculator. That was easy. That could have easily been done in my head. What? Oh. Now, how do you do the contribution margin ratio? Divide the total contribution margin by the total sales revenue. Well, that's easy. I'm not doing this question again. I already had this question. Let's see, what was the answer I gave? They're giving me the same question again. I'm not doing it again. Really? It was that far back? Fine, I'll do it again. Jeez. Actually, I already have the work for it on my piece of paper. What is going on here, folks? This is not the same question. I highly doubt this is the answer. How do you do this question? Come on. No. Total fixed cost plus target profit divided by the weighted average, which I did already. I did that. That's what I did. I did 20,000 plus. Oh, it already gave us the weighted average contribution margin, which I did not use. That must be the reason. Ugh. And then 40% of 2,000 is 800. Oh, man. Oh. You're leaving now? Alright. See you later. There's only one homework for chapter 6 here. 7 questions. Am I gonna need my scratch paper for this? Dude. There's too much stuff. Look how long this takes. I have the same feeling as yesterday. I feel like going to bed, even though I just got up 2 hours ago. feel like going back to bed. But I don't have a choice because I have a quiz at 11. Well, not at 11, but at 12. I have to be finished by 11. One. Oh. What the what? How do you complete this? What? Okay, let's see here. Here's how you calculate the variable cost per unit. You do the variable costs divided by the number. Now what? Now that we know that the variable cost per unit, we can find these by multiplying 550 times the variable cost per unit. 8,400. Oh, come. How is this? Okay, they say that the variable cost is constant, but the fixed cost per unit is not constant. I guess it makes sense because that's not how fixed costs work. So now what do we do? The fixed cost is going to be the same as before, 144,900. Very good. Now we can figure out everything. The fixed cost per unit is 144,900 divided by 550, and we end up with a decimal answer. Oh no. 263.45. Now, the variable cost is the same at 720 times the variable cost is 148 is 106,560. The fixed cost stays the same, 144,900, and the variable cost is the same, and the fixed cost is the 144,900 divided by 720 is 201.25, and we're done with part 1 of 5 of the first question out of 7. Man. Suppose Sandy Bank sells its canoes for $500 each. Calculate the contribution margin per canoe and the contribution margin ratio. It says round intermediate calculations and final answers to 2 decimal places. So, and then the percentage answer is really 4. Good job. Oh my gosh. How do I do this? I'm assuming it's based on the previous question, right? Hey. No. I hate my life. No. So it's based on the previous questions. So what we need is the unit price. The unit price. Oh, we already have the unit price, which is 500. What is the variable cost per unit? So 500 minus, we already know variable costs per unit, 148. So the contribution margin is easily calculated to be this. And the ratio is 352 divided by 500. 70.4. Very easy. Unless they're dumb. I don't know why they said round your intermediate calculations to 2 decimal places. They made it sound like you had to do like 1,000,000 calculations. Is it? No. Not even close to done. Now we're going to sell 790 canoes. Prepare a contribution margin. Income statement. I feel like this is from chapter 5. I feel like we're doing stuff from chapter 5. It says chapter 6. Sales revenue. Why do they have so many places to enter in information? Sales revenue minus variable costs. So variable cost per unit 148 times 500. No, they're selling 790. So minus total fixed costs. The fixed cost is 144,900. Now calculate the break-even point. So the break-even point is the it's the fixed cost divided by the unit contribution margin. I bet it's gonna say it's wrong. It's gonna be like, nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. What? It was right. %70.4%. So okay. So you do 144,900 plus 78,000 divided by 352. I got 600. 633 canoes. Yes, we are done with one of the 7 questions. Gosh dang, it's taking too long. Come on. Thank goodness this is only a 1-point question. Okay, calculate the weighted average contribution margin ratio. So an easier way to do this. This is probably the dumbest way of solving this question of all time. They don't tell us the total number. This is ridiculous. Come on. How are you supposed to solve this question? Divide total contribution margin by total sales revenue. I'm stupid. 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 So it's very simple. Rounded to 2.68965.52. They're making it very convenient for us by giving us the same numbers every question. Three-part question. No. All right. Now, suppose that the selling price is raised to $500. Now, the break-even point. What is the contribution margin per unit? if they raise it to 500, it's 500 minus 160. So 340. And the total fixed cost is 187,200. And then the break-even sales revenue, 340 divided by 500, 187,200 divided by 0.68 is 275,294. Yes. Now, if they sell this many canoes, compute the margin of safety. I forgot what margin of safety is. The margin of safety is the actual or budgeted sales minus the break-even sales. So the sales is 500 times 1510. The break-even point we already calculated to be that number. So this minus this is 479,706. Now calculate the number of canoes that Sandy Bank must sell at $500 each to generate $110,000 in profit. So we need the total fixed costs. We need the total fixed costs, 187,200 plus 110,000 divided by the contribution margin. What was the contribution margin again? It was 340. And we end up with an answer of 14860 divided by 17, which is equal to 874. No, 8 steps? Why? Why 8 steps? You've got to be kidding me. Why? Why? They already gave the information that they had given at the top. Same type of question as the first question. No. The variable cost per unit is always the same. The fixed cost per year is the same. So, variable cost, fixed cost. The variable cost per unit is 330,000 divided by 566. It's the same every time. And the fixed cost per unit. No! How is the variable cost per unit incorrect? It's the variable cost divided by the number of units. Oh, dang it. It's actually 660. The fixed cost per unit is the fixed cost per year divided by the number of units, which is 240. $300, and there's 200. Okay, we're getting through this much more quickly than the first time around. Now all we have left is the variable cost. So the variable cost is the variable cost per unit times the number of units, which is 264,000. And then this one is 660 times 600, and that's 396,000. And we are done with part 1 of 8. Oh, gosh. Now prepare the contribution margin statement. Well, it's kind of a repeat of the first question, so I think we should be fine. Hello? Where's variable costs? Stop. Oh my gosh, we have to do it for each of the 3. This is so not only is it 8 parts, but it's the parts themselves are longer. So 400 times 1650. The variable cost per unit is 660. 660 times 1650. No, I'm stupid. Hold on. 660 times 400 is 264,000. Wait just a second. I think we already calculated some of this stuff. 825,600 times 1650, 990,000, and then the variable costs for 4, 5, and 600 are 330,000, and then 396,000. And then all we have to do is subtract each one. 660,000 minus 264,000 is 396. What? Okay. The fixed costs 120,000. I did that so fast. Man, I've been streaming for 2 hours. 2 hours. And only 4 of those minutes were spent not doing homework. Nice. Okay, the break-even point is calculated by doing the total fixed cost divided by the contribution margin. The unit contribution margin. So, what is the unit contribution margin? I didn't even calculate that yet. Well, they're selling it for 1650. So that minus the variable cost per unit is 660. So 990 is the contribution margin. Okay. 990 divided by 1650 is the ratio. No, delete. And so the total fixed costs are what? 120,000. So why is there no required 3? Fail. I guess there's only 7 parts. We have nope. 121. Okay, so stop. Assume Ramada sold 200 carts. It says the break-even unit is 121. So yes, obviously they earned a profit. Calculate the number of carts that they must sell to earn this much profit. Okay, so 120,000 plus 28,500 divided by the contribution margin, and you have 150. And then number 7, calculate the degree of operating leverage if it sells 550 carts. I forgot how to do that. No, I have to reopen this. Watch. This is dumb. It's not going to let me do it the way I want to. It's going to open it in this tab. I just know it is. There's no way to do. Okay. What is the degree of operating leverage? I forgot. What is it? I can't go in my textbook because Is it the contribution margin divided by the net income? I forgot. It's the fixed cost divided by the total costs. But no, it's not. Why does it say that? That's not what it is. Aha! The total contribution divided by the operating income. Right? Or it's the contribution margin ratio divided by operating margin. What is operating margin? Come on. Oh, fine. I give up. I'm going to look in the textbook and then lose my stupid tab. Oh, it didn't lose my tab. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time then. Hurry up. No. Come on. Where is it? Finally. It's the contribution margin. Wait. Divide by net operating income. Okay, well, first we need to find the contribution margin. Per unit is 990, so 990 times 550 is total contribution margin, and the total income is 1650 times 550. No, that's just this revenue. That's just revenue. Oh, come on. What? There's got to be a better, easier way to do this. This minus this is this. This minus this is this. And I have ended up with an answer of 2.2407. What am I doing incorrectly? I have the unit contribution margin here, which is 990. You multiply that by the number of carts and you get the total contribution margin, which is 544,500. If you multiply the selling price by the number sold, you get the total revenue. And if you subtract the contribution margin, you end up with the contribution margin. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I know what I did wrong. you have to calculate the variable costs. Oh. You don't actually have to calculate the variable costs. What you have to do is do the contribution margin, subtract 120,200, then you do the contribution margin, 44500, divide by 424,500, and you get 1.2. Okay, let's see if that's right. I think I understand what I did wrong, but I rushed through it again, so 2827. There. Now calculate the change in the profit if sales are 15% less than expected. Which means... Hold on a second. All you have to do is this number times 0.15. The effect on profit is a 19.3 decimal places. That's weird. 19.240%. No, how is that wrong? Come on. Come on. I think I know why. It's because they wanted me to round the first one to 2. 1.2827 times 0.15. So I got 241. Yeah, their stupid rounding error is the reason why I got it wrong. And please just be an easy last. Oh, darn it. Now we have a weighted average unit contribution margin. So what you do is the total contribution margin, 69, 300 plus 52800. Hold on a second. Okay, I think I have to do the whole long process to find the unit, the weighted average contribution margin. Okay, so first you write the number. First you find the contribution margin per unit. There's gotta be an easier way. Come on. There's gotta be an easier way. The contribution margin per unit is the total number of units. 69,300 divided by 5,000. 13.6, and then you do 107,200 divided by 5,000. 21.44, and then the percentage is 50%. and you get 0.5 times 13.86 is 6.93. 0.5 times 21.44 is 10.62. 72. So then you just add them, and plus this is 17.65. And then all you have to do for the weighted average is the total contribution margin. So 69,300 plus 107,200 over total sales revenue 110 plus 160,000. We got 353 divided by 540 and 65.4%. Now calculate the break-even point. The break-even point is the contribution margin per unit. I just got a stupid notification. I'm going to turn off notifications from that thing from now on. So stop. Total fixed costs. Are you supposed to infer what the fixed costs are? $110. Wait a minute. It's time to calculate the total fixed costs. The total fixed cost is 176,500. So the fixed cost divided by the weighted thingy. So I got 10,000 exactly, which is a good sign because if you get a whole number, that might mean you're right. I hate my life. I have to get this correct. Otherwise, I'd have to redo the whole assignment. It doesn't. Oh, they told you that the fixed cost was 82,000. Never mind. Whatever. It says RAM cleared because I accidentally slammed my calculator down, so ripped my life. Anyways, the fixed cost is actually 82,000 divided by the 17.65. I got 4646. And then you divide by the percentage, 65.4. Oh, no, 82,000 divided by 0.654 is 125, 382. Oh, 0.26. And then calculate number of units they must sell to earn this much profit. 82,000 plus 110,000 divided by 17.65 is 10878. Now calculate margin of safety if it sells this many. $8,700 times the selling price. What's the selling price? The heck? They don't even say. How do you do this question if they don't tell you the selling price? What? Oh. This is weird. They're not telling us the sales price. This is ridiculous. It doesn't even say how many pens are sold in each. I guess it does, whatever. Fine. No, it says they sold 10,000 pens, not 8,700. If we assume that the ratios are the same, I guess. If we assume, divide by 2, they sold 4,350 of each. Are they making us infer the sales price here? They're making us infer the sales price. What was the sales price? 110 divided by 5,000. We have 22 and 32 as the sales prices. So if we have 22 times 4,350, 32 times 4,350, and then you add them up,
You get 234,900. Which is the total revenue. And then if you have total revenue, and the break even revenue was 125. $382.26. Okay. I bet this is going to be wrong. Hello, Chris. No, I'm not having fun. Wait, why does it say units? Oh, come on. Now I don't even know how to answer this question. I thought margin of safety was expressed in the number of dollars. The actual or budgeted sales minus the break-even sales. Oh, I'm so stupid. All I have to do, I just overcomplicated this question by a lot. All I have to do is 8700 minus 4646. Fail. And then 4054 divided by 8700 is 46.59 or 46.60. Is that it? Please tell me I got every question right. I'm going to double check every single one. Because if I submit it and one of them was wrong, then I have to redo the entire thing. Okay, answer is completely incorrect. What? Check work. Okay. Okay. Hello? Hello? Now the submit button is gone. This is going to be epic too. Oh, I think I know why it's gone. It's because I have to... This is epic. For some reason, the submit button is no longer there. Do I have to seriously do this for every single one? No, it's still not showing up. Oh, now it showed up. Okay. I better have gotten full credit. Yeah, I got full credit. Okay, so I could just stop studying right now, but I'm gonna write down some stuff and study some more. How many more assignments do I have to do? Well, today, I'm just studying for a quiz that's gonna be at 12 o'clock. But in terms of what's due today, that's it. That's all I have. So, and technically, that assignment was not due today, but I just did it because it helps me study for the quiz. But I'm just gonna study some more first. Thanks for the good luck. See you later. Okay. Maybe if I study this chart, I will be good to go for the test, or quiz rather. Okay, so the contribution margin per unit is the unit sales price minus the variable cost per unit, or the total contribution margin divided by the number of units sold. The contribution margin ratio is the unit contribution margin divided by the unit sales price, or the total contribution margin divided by total sales revenue. The break-even units is calculated by doing the total fixed cost divided by the unit contribution margin. However, that's not the only way to calculate it. You can also calculate it using the formula PQ minus VQ minus F equals R and solve for Q. Actually, I set it to be solved for P. But that's fine. Because I'd rather use the other method anyways. But if they want you to solve for P, then you should use the formula PQ minus VQ minus F equals R. Or P equals R plus VQ plus F divided by Q. But you know what? I'm just going to memorize the PQ minus VQ minus F equals R because it's more intuitive. Because PQ is the revenue, VQ is the variable costs, and F is the fixed costs, and R is the profit. The break-even sales revenue is the break-even units. Wait, what? Times unit sales price. Oh, that's interesting. Break-even units times the unit sales price. Or total fixed cost divided by contribution margin ratio. The target units is the total fixed cost plus target profit over unit contribution margin. The target sales revenue is the total fixed cost plus target profit over the contribution margin ratio. Or what you could do is the target units times the unit sales price. And then the margin of safety is the actual or budgeted sales minus the break-even sales. And this could be either revenue or number of units sold. Like, I was kind of confused by that before, so. And then the margin of safety percentage is the actual or budgeted sales minus break-even sales, which is just the margin of safety divided by the actual or budgeted sales. And then the degree of operating leverage is contribution margin divided by net operating income. Oh my gosh. Okay. contribution margin divided by net operating income. And then you use that number and multiply it by percentage change in sales to figure out the percentage change in profit. So, okay, I think I'm good. I think. For chapter 6, I really don't feel like studying chapter 5 again, though. I really don't feel like it. So yeah, just screw my grade if we have questions from chapter 5, because I just don't feel like studying for that. Anyways, I guess we're done. It took 2 hours and 39 minutes to finish studying for chapter 6. And I guess I now have some free time here. Let us check stuff. I really don't think there's anything else to do today, except have my class at... Oh yeah, I guess I have the microeconomics class too. I may as well attend that class, because it will help me with my assignment, I think. Possibly.